Hi, my name is Rich Ross. I'm the Vice President of Finance and Operations for the Westye Group Midwest. And the Keeley construction company was the one that we felt was best suited to meet our high-end demand. We first came into operation in September of 2001. We were looking for a permanent space in which to build a warehouse, office space, and display areas for our end users and for the dealers that we're going to be distributing product to. The overriding theory of building a facility such as we have here is to bring in the end user, the consumer. We want that experience when they come in here to exemplify the type of product they're going to get. One thing about our build-out that was probably more unique than a lot of other build-outs was the design was never finished before we started. It was a constant ebb and flow between the designer and Keeley coming up with the best possible solution to get the results that we ultimately wanted. And those results were a very high-end display area as well as a very functional office and warehouse. What was difficult was when you know you want something that is very high-end and high-tech as a finished product, but you don't know exactly how to get there. That's when Keeley became very instrumental in helping guide us along that path. Keeley was extremely helpful in directing and leading us in the right direction to where we wanted to end up. And that build-out was only about 9 months from the beginning of the planning to actual completion of the first phase. What I was most impressed with was the ability of Keeley to manage all the subcontractors in keeping us on track, getting us to the point where we can move in and continue the build out at the same time and still function as a company that's able to deliver the product. And you'll see as the finished results are just fantastic, and we get a tremendous amount of compliments. Almost critical to this process was the way Keeley would coordinate with the subcontractors to get the finished look we were after. They would make sure that the finished product didn't just meet and exceed our expectations, but met their very high standards of excellence. And that is something we couldn't hope to accomplish without someone with their expertise. I have no problem, and I have in the past recommended Keeley Construction because of the professionalism and the quality of work they perform. We don't give out recommendations very freely, but Keeley certainly has and will continue to be one of our most recommended vendors for any type of construction work. We are very fortunate for our relationship with Keeley, so much so that 3 years later when we decided to finish the build out, we asked Keeley to come back without even thinking of going to anybody else. And I think that's the biggest testimonial we can give Keeley Construction.